we are going to look at the words from Sort 30 in the Green Book. Okay, so last lesson we looked at separating out our syllables and looking at the ending specifically consonant LE. So we had a consonant and then LE. So we might have had a word like table, or we also had some words that had apple, like that. So we were by default looking at this LE ending. So today we're going to look at some other endings that make the ul sound as well. So in those two words I just gave you, table, apple, makes the ul sound. So LE is one way we can make the ul sound at the end of a word. We can also have AL saying ul, and we can have EL saying ul, and IL saying ul. So we can have, I'll give you an example. Cattle, which is another word for cows. Cat-ul. We've got final. We've got level. And we've got pencil. Cattle, final, level, pencil. So they all make exactly the same sound. So as you're writing these words in your work during school and you come across one of these words, you might quite rightly think, how am I going to spell that ul sound? I've got 4 choices. I could write LE, AL, EL and IL. So we're going to look at the breakdown of words and do the sort together, and then I'm going to give you some hints on how to know when to use those words. So we'll sort the words together and then I'll give you a few tips. There's no hard and fast rules, they're just going to be tips. Okay, I probably didn't need to write those out actually. Anyway, ul, and ul. Okay, so we've got words like saddle in the list that make the ul sound. We've got couple, angle, and as the word I gave you before, cattle. Cattle. Okay, going up to this word angle, I want to point out that we've also got a word that uses the EL ending. That doesn't say angle, this says angel. Angle, angel. They look really similar, and it's very, very common that students will write the wrong one. So they're writing a story about a beautiful supernatural being that comes down to visit, and they write this word here. I was visited by an angle. Or equally, you might be in maths and writing, oh, there was a small angel between the 2 lines, meaning angle. So it's really easy to get these words wrong. I think if you look at this word here, which says gel, like just a, you put a cream or a gel on a, you can rub cream in, or sometimes they have them in gel forms, like a pasty type thing. Angel. I think that is an easy way to remember that that's angel, because that's actually a word, gel. And then angle. So hopefully that helps you pick the right spelling of those 2 words. Okay, so we're going back to AL. So we've got words like final, total, metal, signal, local, and journal. Okay, so final, total, metal, signal, local, and journal all finish in the AL sound. So there's a few more EL words we can look at. Model, that can be a model aeroplane, or it can be a model like a person who is a model. We've got angel here. We've got another word that can have a double meaning, novel. Now novel can mean a book. Book. I don't know if that looks like a book. But it can also mean novel, like that's clever, unique, that's a novel idea. So this word here has two meanings, so just take note of that. Same spelling, just different meaning. Cancel, if you cancel a meeting. Vowel, that is a letter that's not a consonant, so these red letters here are vowels, A-E-I-O-U, and travel. They're all the EL words. Now, IL isn't very common, but we'll look at some words that say until. April, fossil, evil, and pencil. Now I actually think until sounds a little bit different. Until, I don't think we say until, so I'm just going to put a little asterisk next to that one because I actually think that one doesn't sound quite the same as our other all words. April does though. We don't say April, we say April. Fossil, evil, pencil. So it very strongly makes the all sound. So these are our 4 groups of words. Now I said I was going to give you a hint or some tips on how you choose, and there's no actual hard and fast rules. What I will say is this spelling of the all sound is roughly 70% of all words that make the sound all will be spent this way. So if you were going to guess when you're writing a word, guess that one, because you've got more chance of getting it right if you use the LE than with these other ones. And I've actually put them in rank order of how common they are. So if you didn't think that looked right and you were just guessing, you would drop down to your AL. Okay? Now, another tip is these AL words here are often, not every single case, but often they are adjectives, which is describing words. So you might say a final turn, the total amount, a metal spoon. Not sure signal is a adjective, but the local park, and that's not an adjective either, so they're actually not adjectives, but a lot of them are adjectives. So if you're writing a word that's a describing word and you're wanting to make the all sound, then chances are quite high that it will be the AL spelling. So they're my 2 tips. My 2 tips are, this is the most common spelling, so if you're going to just guess and you really didn't know, this is the safest bet. If you notice your word is a describing word, an adjective, then it would be a sensible idea to consider AL. And other than that, really, I want you to practice these words until you actually get used to seeing them written correctly, because then your brain will come across these words in writing and just know that vowel is spelt like that, final is spelt like that, fossil is spelt like that, etc. That's the whole point of your spelling practice. So have fun practicing these spelling words, and I will see you later. Bye.